Hey everyone, this is Built Different. I'm Andrew, your personal trainer, and today we're going to be talking about supplements that beginners can take. I have three. It is protein powder, creatine, and omega-3 fish oil. Now I'm going to get into why I recommend these for beginners, and kind of the statistical facts about them, the pros and cons of taking them, and just the overall health benefits that they can provide. Now, before I get into that, we are going to go over here and we're going to react to some gym fail. They're not memes, but the video where right here, they just this is to show you guys what not to do in the gym, or what you should do to prevent this. So here we go. I'm going to backtrack to this. Right here, I don't know. I take it he is just thinking that the spotter is going to take the weight from him, because it looks like he just drops it. Right here, it just looks like he drops it. I don't know why. I don't know why his hand isn't up above the or I don't know why his hand is above the bar. It should always be underneath and resting right in your palm. I'm gonna guess that he was expecting the spotter to take it, but that sucks. Like on the chest, that must really hurt. Here, let's get into it. Yep, that's the one thing I'm gonna go over. Try not to laugh. Fuck! I paused it right on. Right on the good part. I know I said I wasn't gonna go over stuff, but guys, this. Can we stop doing pull-ups like this? There's no benefit to doing a pull-up like that. You're not working. You're doing the worm, right? You know the dance move, the worm. You're doing that, and I don't know. There's no benefit of doing this at all. That must have been. He's lucky.
One more. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Yeah, see, he's.
Are you okay?
Oh, he didn't keep recording until he got it. This isn't a bus. Hey, you gotta get the workout in it. Is it gonna snap? Wait! What? What was that? What? Oh, it's a millipede. Oh, right down here. It's a millipede. Ooh. Right down in this corner, right by his foot. Oh, I didn't notice that. Ew. Ew. Oof. This has gotta be. The big. How do you do that? I don't know. How do you do this? They just let go. Why is he letting go of the bar? Look at this. It just lets. I've never had that happen where it just whoop, slips out. That's wild. That is. I don't understand how.
These don't work. No, don't. Let it tip. Let it tip so we can raise this out.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Gotta get them groceries. Smacked him. Man! Man! Just take that off. If he was upright for this, right, he pulls back and he stands upright, and then instead of having his head lean forward, pull it back. That would actually be a workout because he would be working out those neck muscles. But yeah, I don't know why he's leaning.
I gotta get new earbuds because they keep falling out.
Did you notice the vehicle?
I noticed. Oh God!
How does that happen? How does? Oh.
Andy said he was going on a bike ride today, but I know he's hiding in the shed. Dickhead.
He's biking in the shed. This man is awesome.
Dickhead.
I'm sorry. This man in here working out.
I don't know what's... Okay, so what is... Obviously there's a lot of shit on the floor. Did someone crash? Did someone crash into the room again? I don't know.
No, you lying. He is in Planet Fitness working out.
I gotta get this person. That's I'm gonna get my phone right now.
Put it in twice.
This is my Ninja Warrior experience.
He's pulling it back. Oh! He almost had it.
Tap.
Oh.
What was he trying to do? Not the shins.
Ow!
Yeah, what? Come on, man. Hop off the treadmill before you do. Yep. Oh, man. Ouch. That must have hurt. The kid. Oh, I was focusing on the kid. I didn't even see that happen.
Except it's a toolkit.
Yeah, this is pretty this
I mean, yeah, I'm just afraid of yanking on our head.
You're doing a great job. Stay nice and calm. Yeah.
just come off.
Okay.
Okay. All right, she's free. Great job, everyone. Sorry.
I'd rather have. We take them bodies, let it work.
Oh, it's gonna come up over. Ow! Oh! Ooh! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that lumbar. A lumbar. Come on, go all the way down. Is this foot up on top? What? What? Look at his foot! Ow! You can't even trust the gym. Ouch.
Oh man. Please. You're not helping. He's adding weight.
Imagine you're doing abs and your dog just keeping you. Doing crunches? He's doing crunches. Hey, you saved the kid. Save the kid. Decent. Skip to the music. Four.
It's recording.
Oh, not this one. Oh, no. Ow. Ow. What? Well, at least he can go back to the future. And, go back and pass. Is that a DeLorean? That's not a DeLorean. How? Again? How do your wrists? Are you trying to put them on top of the? I don't. I think their wrists just give out. Oh, another camera angle too? Oh, they did her dirty. Oof. Wow. This is a G. This is a G. Alrighty. Well, I think that's the that's the end of the video. But not this video, but the React video. Alrighty. So main topic today is supplements for beginners and what 3 supplements work really well, especially for beginners. Anyone can take these, and it will instantly improve, your gym experience, and it'll help with, gains, weight loss, and your joints. So, the first one we're going to talk about is protein powder. So, what is protein powder? Protein powder is an easy way to get more protein daily. You can, I'm going to try to zoom in here. There we go. Protein powder is an easy way to get more daily protein. You can blend it into a shake, smoothie, sprinkle it onto your oatmeal, and add it to baked goods like breads or muffins. Honestly, just take it with milk or water. That's the easiest way, and the way that it's not going to taste terrible. I know a lot of people try to do the bread and muffins, and it just turns out bad, especially because it's not full of sugar. Extra protein combined with regular exercise can help you gain muscle, change your body composition, or meet your daily protein needs. Now, when you're working out, you're going to roughly need anywhere from 0.8 grams per pound of body weight to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. It's just a good rule of thumb so that when you're losing weight, your body doesn't take away muscle mass to use as protein. And it also keeps your muscles strong and healthy. And then when you do need to gain muscle, your body takes the protein you use, it breaks it down and adds it's weird. Your body breaks the protein down and then combines it back into a protein to then adding to your muscles. It's a very redundant process, but our body's weird like that. There are things to know before you use it every day, though. Some powders, whether plant-based or animal product-based, have lots of added sugars or artificial ingredients. And then depending on where you get it, they can have harmful chemicals if you don't have the protein regulated or going through the FDIC, at least in America. Most of plant-based are going to have a higher risk of harmful chemicals, but your animal-based, especially egg-based proteins, aren't going to have as much harmful chemicals, just because of the process it uses in the factories. So I would recommend FDIC, labeled protein powders, or protein powders that have been proven to not have these harmful chemicals. Now, they're usually labeled on the container, or have been so thoroughly researched that their peers just say, yes, this is the supplement that you should be taking. And it's not as like people are sponsored by it, but as like doctors who are saying, yeah, this is a good protein to use. Here's what you need to know about using protein. When to use protein. Now, there is no real time window for when you should take protein. A lot of people say you should take it 30 minutes, within 30 minutes of your workout, which isn't true. We've found research, well, a lot of people have found research that suggests it doesn't give you any more gains or help with weight loss or anything, when within that anabolic window. And you can pretty much take protein whenever throughout the day or when it's convenient for you, and your body is going to use that protein to repair itself. Okay. So protein powder comes in a lot of forms, from whey protein to plant-based varieties, and from unflavored to highly flavored. The cheaper is going to be unflavored because you can get more of it in bulk. The highly flavored stuff, obviously, more things go into it to make it taste better, so it's going to cost more. You might want to add protein powder to your diet for several reasons. Protein powder can be a practical way to get enough protein to meet your goals, especially if you need more than the recommended daily allowance. So athletes are going to need way more protein than the average person because they need to use more protein to fuel their bodies and repair their bodies. This is when I recommend athletes using no less than 1.1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight, especially the younger you are. And then also, when getting enough protein, a lot of people use this as a supplement because eating a lot of meats or high protein foods, you have to eat a lot of it, and you usually just sit there and chew a lot. So I do recommend having protein powder because it just speeds up the process, and it makes sure that you can get your recommended daily allowance. People who need more protein, excuse me. The heat is definitely there. So people who need more protein are people who exercise intensely, people who are over 40 because their body doesn't absorb it as well, people who are building muscle, people who are trying to maintain muscle mass while losing fat, people who are healing from wounds and surgeries. This is surprising because to most people, they don't think about eating enough protein to overcome injuries. Your body still needs protein to, repair itself. So this is a good, reason why to take it that most people don't know why. And for people who are trying to lose weight, because the more protein you eat, the less hungry you are. What's the recommended daily allowance? How much protein do you need per day? It varies per person. Healthy sedentary adults generally need 0.08 grams of protein per kilogram. Now you can do per pound. I'm not against 0.8 per pound. I don't know why they switch it up so much from kilograms to pounds, but it is. But for a 170-pound person, that's about 62 grams of protein needed. Now it is pretty hard for the average person to eat that, especially since more people nowadays aren't eating as much meat. So protein powder is the cheaper alternative to hit those macro goals. People who exercise a lot and are trying to build muscle mass need between 1.4 and 1.6 grams of protein per pound of body weight daily. And then, weight trained people who are trying to retain lean muscle mass while taking in fewer calories than needed, such as when you're trying to lose weight, which is cutting, need more than that. The International Society of Sports Nutrition recommends 2.3 to 3.1 grams per kilogram. If you're working in pounds, I wouldn't go over 2 grams per pound, just because that starts to get health complications, especially with your body trying to store it and use it, and it can become unhealthy if you go over 2 grams per pound of body weight. If you're overweight and have obesity, it's pretty good to take protein powder. Whey protein powder may also help some people who are overweight or have obesity reach a healthier body weight, according to a 2017 analysis of 9 randomized controlled trials. Now, in this analysis, people who supplemented their diets with whey protein improved their total body weight, fat mass, and some markers of cardiovascular diseases. So it improved their health in general. In 2020 review of studies found that high protein diets in general help people lose weight while preserving lean muscle mass. The review found that high protein diets don't have harmful health effects. Right? So if you have those proteins that are safe and don't have any harmful chemicals in them, it doesn't have harmful side effects. Excuse me. Still more study is needed, especially on long-term effects of high-protein diets. Now, I don't necessarily how they need to know more about people who have high-protein diets. I mean, bodybuilders have been doing this shit for decades, right? I don't know why they haven't tested them. People who compete in maybe like Mr. Olympia and stuff. I don't know why they're not, testing these people, especially since they have high-protein diets, more than the average person. And that is, you can have a perfectly good control group with a normal average person consuming 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, and then also have like these bodybuilders who have insane high protein diets. I understand how these scientists don't go that route, but they have the PhDs. Whew. How to use protein powder. Protein powder is versatile. It comes in an array of tastes and textures, from unflavored to chocolate, vanilla. Anything you can think of under the rainbow. You can choose plant-based powders with hemp, soy, nuts, or peas. I would recommend staying away from stuff with soy. Soy products have been they've been studied to actually lower testosterone levels in men and women. Funny enough, soy sauce does not lower testosterone levels, and that is because they found that fermented soy doesn't allow for that. It's really weird, but yeah, I would stick away from soy. You can also select powders with whey or egg protein. I always recommend animal based, especially the casein, because it's slower to digest, so your body can use it over a long extended period of time, and you also don't feel as hungry using animal based proteins. Each protein powder has a nutritional label with the suggested serving size that Jesus, this humidity is killing me. I have this right here. I use Rise. I got this from Buddy, and where is it? Oh, right here. There's the serving size. I don't know if you guys can see that. right there. It's 27 servings, and then always read the label when you're going to buy something, and especially for allergens and stuff. In general, serving is 1 or 2 scoops. With the scoop that comes with the powder, it supplies 20 to 40 grams of protein. This one supplies. Excuse me. Jeez. This one supplies 25 grams per serving with 150 calories. That is on the lower side of calories, and it is relatively higher in protein. Most proteins have 20, so it technically is higher. Here's some ways to use the protein. You can blend it in your coffee. This is a pretty good method. Shake it with water, dairy milk. That's how I do it. That's how most people do it. Put it in a blender with frozen bananas, ice, or fruit to make a smoothie. This is pretty good, especially if you can't choke down the protein itself and you want something, a little bit tastier. Adding it to your pancake batter or oatmeal, I will say this makes it really thick. So you're going to need more liquid in general. To make it a nice, consistent pancake. Jeez. I didn't mute it. I'm so sorry, guys. My bad. Also, for the pancake batter and oatmeal, it is going to make it taste a little bit funky. Just because it dulls the flavor. Also, the flavors clash of it. You can make homemade protein bars. Those are pretty good. You're definitely going to need to add some sugar to keep the bars together. But in general, those are healthier than your protein bars that you just get at the store. Bake it into muffins, cookies, or bread. I'd just stay away from that. Most people they don't need muffins, cookies, or bread if they're trying to lose weight. So I really recommend not doing that. Protein powder product recommendations. I'm gonna skip this because I'm not sponsored by them. Ooh. So, is protein powder safe? For most people, protein powder is safe in moderation. People who are pregnant or nursing should avoid it because there isn't enough evidence showing it's safe for babies. I will say, getting enough protein though for pregnant or nursing mothers helps, and there are benefits to it, like increased energy levels. On top of that, you're now giving your kid more protein in general, which is never bad. But always, look towards your doctors to, the recommended application of these supplements if you are in any type of health, health limitations. It's a dietary supplement. Nowadays we can just call it food, right? Like, yes, you are supplementing it, but if you're using it every single day to hit your macros, at that point it's food. It's not a supplement, because supplements are to be used when you don't hit your macros. Jeez, this fucking humidity is gonna kill me. So if you don't hit your macros, then supplement it. But if you were taking it every day, that's when you can throw out the supplement, tag, and just have it as a source of food. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration considers protein powder a dietary supplement. The FDA doesn't regulate supplements like other products, such as drugs or medical treatments, but up to the point where these companies actually do get FDA approved, I would say those are the safer products that don't have harmful chemicals in them. So try to look for some who are FDA approved. The FDA doesn't ensure what's in the container is the same as what's on the label, or that health claims are accurate. This is honestly just to save the ass of the FDA. The FDA absolutely sucks in my opinion, and I don't think they are actually helping Americans at all, because if they were, they would be regulating this stuff. So yeah, always choose a reputable manufacturer and research a product before buying it. Protein powders, it may have a lot of sugars and additives, so always check the label and try to see the macros of the nutritional content of protein powders. And they vary significantly between brands. Some have hardly any sugar, artificial sweeteners, or other additives. I would just say if you were to choose one of these two, just go with the straight sugar. It is healthier for you technically, and artificial sweeteners have been shown to cause even cancers. So I'm not a fan of that. I would just rather opt in for the normal sugars. Now I will say, if you're going over a calorie count of like 250 per serving, that's a little much. I would say 200 for 20 grams of protein. I wouldn't go over 250 calories. Now if I was at 30 grams, I might go to like 300 calories. 40, I would just I wouldn't do anything over 500. But others have more if you're concerned about your sugar intake, or are allergic to ingredients like food coloring, whey, or sugar alcohol. Of course, read the label before you buy stuff, and you can find out how much sugar is in it by just looking at the label. Too much can be harmful, like I said earlier. There's also such thing as too much protein taken in more than 2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day over a long period of time is associated with vascular, digestive, and kidney problems. This is just because your body can't efficiently process it, so it just gets stuck in your body and causes harm. It's kind of like I want to say it's kind of like a dam, right? How do I want to explain this? I guess when the dam is funneled and there's too much protein, when your body can't, it stacks up. It just creates those blockages. And then also, if you're not using it, right? If you're just taking the supplement and not working out at all, just being sedentary, that can also lead to more problems. Taking too much over a long period of time can also hurt your kidneys because it can't process it, or liver can't process it. It can aggravate acne. Too much protein, I don't know how it aggravates it. I'm gonna guess that it just blocks what actually I don't know how it would block the pores. I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, especially if this all occurs if you're sedentary. It may contain harmful chemicals. So in 2018, researchers at the Clean Label Project tested 134 of the best-selling protein powders and found 70% of them had detectable lead levels. So again, you're really going to have to make sure that you choose a reputable source and something that is more, FDA approved. There are, companies out there who go through the FDA. It is a little bit more expensive, but I mean, do you want to be consuming lead? 74% of them had detect the 74% had detectable levels of cadmium, a known carcinogen. So again, I wouldn't want to be consuming this. I would really choose a reputable source. And 55% had detectable levels of BPA, and a carcinogen known also to cause developmental problems, and it also is known to lower your testosterone levels. Organic powders had on average twice the level of heavy metals. So all of you out there claiming that, oh, it's organic, twice the heavy metal content. And then organic powders had 40% less BPA, which is good, but again, I mean, heavy metals. I mean, do you want to be eating lead? I don't think so. And egg-based products were the cleanest. Look at that. Animal products ended up being the cleanest. Who would have thought? Excuse me. Okay. However, in 2020, a review of the literature found that the reported levels weren't enough to be hazardous to health by themselves. The study authors also found that the reported levels were based on several servings a day of protein powder. I mean, still, even if it's not harmful or hazardous, do you really want to be consuming it? I don't think so. So again, check those check those labels and manufacturers. It may interact with some drugs, so always confirm with your doctor before taking this stuff. Whey protein may interfere with effectiveness of some medications. This includes Cinnamate. I don't know what that is. A medication for Parkinson's disease. Bisphosphonates. Biphosphonate. I think the S is actually silent. Used to treat bone density problems such as osteoporosis, antibiotics, and tetracycline, tetracycline antibiotics. And most of the time when doctors are prescribing drugs to you, they're going to ask you if you're taking any supplements. And then usually they won't put you on any supplements within 2 weeks of you last taking one, just so that your body can flush it out, so that there's no interference with these drugs. Is protein powder effective? Consuming protein powder post-workout helps you recover and repair muscle if you get enough calories and malnutrients. Protein powder supplementation can improve recovery after exercise, especially with weight training, increase muscle mass when combined with consistent weight training, help overall I think the dryer's help overall health and boost immunity while endurance training. That is a good one to boost your immunity. To help people with overweight or obesity reduce fat and cardiovascular risk. It improves muscle mass and help prevent muscle tissue loss in older adults because their body starts breaking it down because they don't absorb enough in their diet, so their body has to take it from them. and it helps wound healing, including after trauma, burns, and surgery. Just helps repair that flesh. Benefit. I think we already went over. I'll just finish it up. Okay. One of the benefits of protein powder, it's best to meet your protein needs through whole foods if possible, but sometimes that's easier said than done. Especially with proteins, you have to eat quite a bit of meat, or even more plant-based foods. But it is portable. You can take it anywhere. You can leave it in your car. It's an easy way to meet your protein requirements. It's versatile, so you can enjoy it many different ways. You can make stuff out of it. It's cheaper per serving than other protein sources such as meat, especially steaks, and roasts and stuff. You may digest it faster, aiding in muscle repair. I don't know how true that is, but I guess your body can absorb it quicker. Some powders offer additional vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. Again, just check your ingredients labels. So the next one that we are going to talk about is creatine. Now, a lot of people don't like creatine for some reason. They think it's harmful, but it's actually really effective for the overall health of you, and it doesn't just aid in repair of your body. It can help with brain function. It can help, I believe, people with Parkinson's. It can help with your joints, and it can also help with your skeletal system. So creatine is very, very versatile. Creatine supplies energy to your muscles. Many people take creatine supplements to build strength and promote brain health. Creatine supplements are safe for most people to take, but you should first talk to a healthcare provider to ensure they're right for you. Oof. So, what is creatine? Creatine is a natural source of energy that helps your skeletal muscles flex or contract. It helps create a steady supply of energy in your muscles so they can keep working, especially while you're exercising. About half of your about half of your body's supply of creatine, 1 to 2 grams per day, about the size of 1 to 2 jelly beans, comes from your diet. So eating to get enough creatine is pretty hard to do. And this is in protein-rich foods such as red meats, seafood, and animal milk. Your body produces the other half naturally in your liver, kidneys, and pancreas. They deliver about 95% of the creatine to your skeletal system, or your skeletal muscles to use during physical activity. The rest goes to the heart, brain, and other tissues to be able to function. Manufacturers also make creatine supplements. Some people taking creatine supplements because they work out a lot or don't get enough creatine in the diet. Creatine supplements exist as powders, tablets, capsules, liquids, and energy bars. The two that are most common are powders and tablets. I know if powders upset your stomach, tablets or capsules can be a way to, work around the bush of that. It also depends on which creatine you take, as in monohydrate, isolate, and there's another one. We'll get into that. Is it healthy to take creatine? Studies showed that it's safe for many people to take creatine supplements. However, there isn't enough evidence to know if it's safe for you. Just covering their ass. Not if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, have diabetes, have kidney disease, have liver disease, if you have bipolar disorder, creatine may also risk increase your risk of mania. Of course, these aren't actually, they need more evidence on this, but in general, consult that primary doctor. Does creatine make? I hate this website. How it has to do that. Does creatine make you gain muscle? It depends. Studies show that regularly taking creatine, weightlifting, and exercising can help increase muscle growth in people 18 to 30 years old. However, this isn't enough research to say that creatine helps develop muscle growth in people older than 65 or people with diseases that affect their muscles. Why do people take creatine supplements? Many amateur and professional athletes take creatine supplements to aid their workout routines and improve their recovery. Creatine creates quick burst energy and increased strength, which improves your performance without affecting your ability to exercise for longer periods. Most athletes who take creatine supplements participate in bodybuilding, football, hockey, wrestling, just sports in general. In addition, studies suggest that creatine supplements may help brain function in people 60 and older. This includes short-term memory loss, reasoning, neuroprotection, keeping groups of nerve cells safe from injury or damage. Researchers are still studying whether creatine supplements may help people with cognitive conditions, including dementia. Talk to a healthcare provider before taking these supplements. Are creatine supplements recommended for athletes? Many athletes use creatine supplements, and then the professional sports organizations, the International Olympic Committee, and National Collegiate Athletic Association all allow athletes to use these. Men and women and people assigned reports benefits of using creatine, but some studies note that women and people with AFAB who take creatine supplements may not gain as much strength or muscle mass as men and people AFAB. Okay. Alright. Procedure details. What happens when you start taking creatine? Most creatine goes to your skeletal muscles, which convert creatine into a compound of creatine and phosphoric acid. Phosphocreatine then helps create adenosine triphosphate ATP. ATP is a source of energy. ATP is a source of energy that your cells use when you exercise. So creatine helps maintain continuous energy supply to the muscles during exercise. It also speeds up muscle recovery. In your exercise, you create micro tears in your muscles fibers. As you recover, micro tears in your muscle fibers heal, and your muscles get stronger. Creatine helps activate satellite cells in your muscles, which help the micro tears heal. Increase anabolic hormones. Anabolic hormones contribute to growth and tissue repair. They include insulin, human growth hormone, estrogen, and testosterone. So having a healthy level of creatine creates a healthy level of hormones, which creates a happy person. It boosts water content in muscle cells. Better cell hydration may increase muscle growth and reduce dehydration and muscle cramps. Creatine sucks in a lot of water, so you gotta make sure you drink enough water when taking a supplement. Should I take creatine every day? Your body is unique, and how much creatine you take and how often you take it depends on many factors. Before you take creatine, talk to a health provider. What happens when you stop taking creatine? When you stop taking creatine, your creatine levels will gradually drop over the next few weeks. It takes about 2 weeks. Your body will still make creatine naturally, but you may have side effects as you adjust to lower creatine levels. These side effects include fatigue, loss of muscle mass, weight loss, a short-term decrease in natural creatine production. Because you're supplementing, your body is going, oh, I don't actually need to produce this much because I'm already obtaining it from elsewhere. So the production of creatine will slow down. Risks / benefits. For people who work out regularly, studies show that taking creatine supplements may improve their exercise performance, help their recovery after intense exercise, increase their muscle mass, prevent severe muscular injuries or reduce the severity of the injury, help athletes tolerate more intense activity, reduce dehydration or cramping, and minimize muscle tightness, including muscle strains and pulls. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, you may see more significant muscle gains by taking creatine supplements because you don't get enough creatine. You don't get creatine through animal-based sources. So this also might be why some vegetarians and vegans don't have as much energy, because creatine helps with ATP. In addition to athletic benefits, creatine supplements may benefit people who have neurodegenerative diseases such as muscular dystrophy, Parkinson's disease, and Huntington's disease, diabetes, osteoarthritis, osteoarthritis, fibro, I don't, let me see which one is this. Fibromyalgia causes pain in the muscles and joints throughout your body. It can also make you feel fatigued and cause mental symptoms like memory problems. Experts don't know what it causes, and there is no cure for it. Huh. We don't want that, do we? Conditions that affect creatine metabolism, conditions that affect how creatine transports through the body, and insufficient blood flow to your heart muscle. So, take some creatine. It helps with all of this. So, how much bigger does creatine make you? It depends on the exercise routine, but some studies show that people who take creatine supplements may gain an extra 2 to 4 pounds of muscle mass during 4 to 12 weeks of regular exercise than people who don't take it. You're really going to be able to pack on the muscle mass. It's kind of the cheat code, right? Our creatine gains permanent. If you continue to take creatine, exercise, and eat the best foods to fuel your workout, you should be able to maintain the strength you gain from taking creatine. Makes sense. You continue to take it. You don't lose any of your gains. What are the negative effects? What are the negative effects of creatine? Creatine is a relatively safe supplement. However, side effects may include weight gain because of water retention. I don't think that's a negative effect. I just think that's hydrating your muscles. Okay. It may cause dizziness, probably because you're dehydrated, because that creatine is going to absorb a lot of water in your body, which can dehydration causes dizziness. That's also the same when it goes for nausea and vomiting. Need a lozenge. Sheesh. Now, I don't know why it causes diarrhea. I guess it could, mess with your bowels. Excessive sweating it can cause, which, have more salt then in your diet, so that salt can then hold on to the water. I guess, call your doctor and tell them you're going to be taking this stuff. But yeah, that's mostly it for creatine. It's pretty much one of the safest supplements. So yeah, creatine is pretty much one of the safest supplements you can take for a whole slew of health benefits. And then I also have 10 health performance benefits of creatine. I'm not gonna read all the way through it. I'm just gonna read the headline. It helps muscle cells produce more energy. Supports many other functions in muscles. It improves high intensity exercise performance. Speeds muscle growth. May help with Parkinson's disease. It may fight other neurological diseases. It may lower blood sugar levels and fight diabetes. That is especially good for people who are overweight. It can improve brain function. It may reduce fatigue and tiredness. And it is safe and easy to use. Bottom line, at the end of the day, creatine is an effective supplement with powerful benefits for both athletic performance and health. So, the final supplement I have today is is omega-3 fatty acids. So, what are I'm going to zoom in real quick. There we go. What are omega-3 fatty acids? Okay, so what are omega-3 fatty acids? Omega-3s come in three types. Eicosapentaenoic. Honestly, I have no idea. I didn't even know this. EPAs. Dox, hex, EDAHs and alpha linolenic acid. I guess I just gotta research these more. I don't even know how to pronounce these. So I apologize. Long chain fatty acids, EPA and DHA are found in fish oil supplements and algae extract. The short chain form ALA is found in plant sources like nuts, flax seeds, dry seeds, avocado, and olive oil. Your body can only use the long chain omega-3s though. So to make use of other forms, it converts ALA into EPA and then into DHA. Yeah, your body is confusing and does pretty unorthodox stuff. Unfortunately, this process is anything but efficient. In men, only about 5% of the ALA consumed converts into EPA, and less than 1% of EPA converts into DHA. Jim White, spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. So yeah, supplementing these are going to be really, really helpful. Sheesh. Yeah, so they're gonna be really good at for supplements because your body doesn't efficiently produce this stuff. So sole use of this process is not an ideal way to elevate EPA and DHA in your body. To get enough of these, many experts recommend 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day. You would need to eat at least 2 servings of fatty fish like salmon, tuna, or mackerel each week. Which, I mean, crack open 2 cans of tuna. It's not that bad. Not to mention the requisite nuts, seeds, and heart-healthy oils to fit your ALA requirements. Many guys, even the healthier ones out here, don't. So, cook stuff in olive oil. Eat some fish. Pretty good. If you can't do that, take some at the counter. Omega-3s speed up your exercise recovery. After tough training sessions, your muscles are left riddled with microscopic tears that, when healed, make you stronger, bigger, and faster. Omega-3s are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that help make the recovery process happen. So, how do I want to put this? So, when those muscles are agitated from working out, these reduce that agitation. On top of that, taking omega-3s as someone who is overweight, will help your joints reduce that inflammation, so you'll be able to move more and for a longer period of time, because overweight people puts a lot of stress on your body. They make you stronger. You still have to pump some iron to score those 20-inch biceps, but omega-3s may help things along. Besides decreasing muscle breakdown, which is good because you don't want your body taking your muscle as protein. These omega-3 fatty acids increase protein synthesis, right? So it just speeds up the recovery process of those damaged muscles. The process in which your muscles transform the protein you eat into protein in your biceps. A study in 2011 of health men and women, Washington University, researchers found that omega-3s increased the subject's muscle building response to insulin and amino acids. So, I mean, if you have diabetes, it's going to help with that insulin process, both of which are released in the body during exercise. They make DOMS and things of the past. Another benefit of omega-3s, inflammation fighting ways, is the ability to nix DOMS, delay onset delayed onset muscle soreness. The ache that leaves you limping for 2 days after you hit the squat rack. In the Clinical Journal of Sports Medicine study, omega-3 supplementation markedly reduced men's levels of perceived pain in their range of motion 48 hours post-exercise. Again, just helping with the recovery of working out. Omega-3s boost your reaction time. The human brain is nearly 60% fat. So it's no shocker that omega-3 fatty acids help the heap of wrinkly fat to do its thing. The fatty acids have been shown to improve cognitive function and play a critical role in both visual processing and signaling, according to research out of Taiwan. They reduce your risk of overuse injuries. Apart from speeding exercise recovery, omega-3s fend off workout-ending injuries by preventing tissue degradation, easing inflammation, boosting blood and oxygen flow to the muscles, increasing range of motion, and relieving joint tenderness, which is overall good for moving your body. So they make your muscles work better by helping signals get from one cell to another ASAP. The omega-3s in your body's nerve endings neurons and muscular membranes direct your body's overall neuromuscular function. Omega-3s keep you light on your feet. They help with neural functions. They're going to be able to send, those signals to you quicker. Omega-3 fatty acids can help burn any excess fat weighing down your athletic gains. In one journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition researchers found that daily omega-3 fish oil supplementation significantly decreased adult fat mass in just 6 weeks. So, if you want to lose weight, try having some omega-3s. Akimoto explains this is because having adequate levels of omega-3s allows your body to better burn fat for energy while exercising. Bonus, it also means you don't burn as much muscle when you're pounding the pavement, which is good. We don't want to lose our muscle that we've been working to obtain. They make your workouts feel easier. Part of omega-3's heart health benefit is that they decrease heart rate and the amount of oxygen your body burns through every minute. On game day, that's huge, for athletes, and just, having better oxygen flows to your muscles will also help your respiratory system. So you won't be, sounding like Darth Vader in a workout. It takes less energy to run a marathon, kick a goal, or make a tackle. They also keep your bones from snapping. So, if you're into contact sports like football, soccer, or rugby, broken bones are a real concern. Luckily, research published by their current pharmaceutical design suggests that omega-3s work to prevent brittle bones. Researchers believe the fatty acids may increase your body's level of calcium absorption and mediate bone growth. Which, we don't want any broken bones out here. Omega-3s fight exercise-induced asthma. So, having asthma, you can still work out and hit goals to have a healthy life. This is done by reducing inflammation. Omega-3s can make a big difference in the life of asthma sufferers. For instance, in 2013, respiratory medicine study, omega-3 supplementation drastically improved lung function and reduced airway inflammation in people who regularly suffer exercise-induced bronchoconstriction. Okay, aka exercise-induced asthma. Now, come on. Now I have one more article, 17 based, benefits of omega-3s. I'm just gonna go through the headlines. If you guys want to check this out, go ahead and all the links are up here. You guys can zoom in and check it out. Omega-3s may benefit depression and anxiety, especially if it's improving your brain function. It may improve your eye health. The nerves that it helps. Your eyes are basically just nerves that perceive light. So, if you have better nerves, you have better eyesight. Omega-3s can promote brain health during pregnancy and early life. The nerves that it is helping out will keep you, those nerves firing, so you can receive messages from the brain quicker, so that your body can either fix itself or learn quicker. Omega-3s may improve risk factors for heart disease. None of us want heart disease, especially me. It's a big concern on the one side of my family. Okay, omega-3s may reduce symptoms of ADHD in children. Again, helping out with the brain function and the nerves, being able to... children with ADHD have lower blood levels of omega-3 fatty acids with those than without ADHD. What's more, numerous older studies suggest that omega-3 supplements could reduce the symptoms. Omega-3s may help improve inattention and task completion. They might also decrease hyperactivity, impulsiveness, restlessness, and aggression. Pretty good. Could reduce symptoms of metabolic syndrome. May reduce inflammation. It might benefit autoimmune diseases. So it in autoimmune diseases, your immune system mistakes healthy cells for foreign cells and starts attacking them. So it'll help the system attack. According to one study, increased intake of several types of fatty acids during infancy, including DHA, was linked to lower risks of type 1 diabetes associated with autoimmunity later in life. So it's going to help your body not fight itself. They could provide improvements to mental disorders. They may help prevent age-related mental decline and Alzheimer's diseases. Anything that helps out the brain is going to help with that. It may help prevent cancer. In fact, some older studies show that people who consume more omega-3s have up to a 55% lower risk of colon cancer. In addition, omega-3s consumption is linked to the reduced of prostate cancer and breast cancer. Men and women both have these very commonly, and just eating some fish, cooking your food in olive oil, or in my opinion, taking these over-the-counter supplements, if it's going to reduce my chances of getting cancer, I'm going to use it. It could reduce asthma in children. I'm going to guess that it could also reduce asthma in adults. May reduce fat in your liver. May improve bone and joint health. Might help alleviate menstrual pain. So for you ladies out there, menstrual pain occurs in your lower abdomen and pelvis and often radiates to your lower back. Studies repeatedly suggest that people who consume the most omega-3s may have milder menstrual pain. May improve your sleep. May improve sleep deprivation. May be linked to many diseases, including obesity, diabetes, and depression. And it helps with all of those. In some older studies, low levels of omega-3 acids were also associated with sleep problems in children and obstructive sleep apnea in adults. Then it could support skin health. I mean, I have eczema, so I'm not opposed to having some help out with my skin. Promotes skin hydration, preventing keratinization of hair follicles, which appears as little red bumps often seen on the upper arm. Helps protecting against premature aging of your skin. I mean, everyone wants to look younger. So, let's take some omega-3s. And it reduces the risk of acne. So, pop out here real quick. So these are beginner safe supplements that work and will work very quickly for your health. It is also recommended to take these not just as a beginner, but throughout your entire life, to improve it and to live better. Now, if you guys want, I do recommend taking these with the supervision of your doctor. Always ask them before taking this stuff. And if you guys want to learn more, come back to the channel, and we'll be doing a workout tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Think I'll do biceps and shoulders. Might hit a leg day though. I'm feeling like doing a leg. You know what? I'll do a leg day. Doing a leg day tomorrow. I'll stream at 7. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you tomorrow. So have a good one.